What's good, y'all? It's Headkrack, and welcome back to Trim and True, the show where the cut is fresh, but the conversations are fresher. This is episode 20, Clippers and Chords, because today, the shop is moving like a studio session. Behind the chair is the one and only Toni Banks, a barber who's built a name off of skill, consistency, and respect. And in the client seat, we've got Slim Jxmmi of Rae Sremmurd, an artist who's lived the highs, the pressure, and the lessons that come with being in front of the world. We've got the Clippers keeping the beat, the music setting the vibe, and real talk happening in the chair. We're talking craft, confidence, business, loyalty, mental health, and how you protect your peace when your life is always in motion. So tap in, turn up, and let's get into it. Trim and True.
Back in action, female bosses is in the building. The one and only Miss Toni is in the chair right now. Well, welcome to Trim and True.
Yeah, pleasure to be here.
Yo, so tell us your backstory. You've been getting to it for a long time. You're a pioneer, you're a trendsetter. There's a lot of things that you help set the table for that people might not even know about. So where does it all begin?
My story starts in Albany, Georgia, believe it or not. I'm from the South, just a country girl. And I came to Atlanta with a lot of hopes and dreams and aspirations. I learned a lot of my traditional barbering factors from Albany, Georgia, at a place called Price and Price Barbershop, where Charles T. Price, God rest his soul, he was the first person to ever give me a shot. And he just believed in me when no one else did. I was somewhat of a unicorn, if you will, because no one had ever heard of a female barber.
Really?
Never.
Even, like, you make it sound like we're talking about, like, during black and white time, segregated fountains, but, like, we're talking, like, 90-something, right?
Hey, yeah.
There was no female barbers doing anything in the 90s?
Not a whole lot of us. No,
Really?
No. A few of us, we truly are some of the first ones. Stacy Cuts, she's definitely one that inspired me tremendously. I believe she just won the Emmy.
Oh.
Yeah, an Emmy for barbering. On set by set, show by show. So, yeah, we started from the beginning. Yeah, we're here now.
And doing phenomenal, thriving, and like the space that we're sitting in right now, this is your spot.
No.
Oh,
no.
okay.
I'm one of the managers. I actually started this shop for this beautiful couple that had reached out to me. It was about 7-8 months ago, and they had heard about my own shops that I've had in the past. And I looked at the space and I said, yeah, I can open up a shop here. It's nice. And they said they wanted to do a luxury feel. So the wife, she put together a lot of the constructual matter, and then the husband, they just blended the thing, and then we all became one team, and here we are now.
That's solid. I mean, so when I meant like this is your spot, like, but like far as like the feng shui, the vibe, the accent pieces.
Oh, this is my
like,
spot. This is my
your
spot
zone.
now.
Yeah.
I lock in right here. This is the one. This is the apex. Hey, and every single person that I chose, these are some amazing barbers. Yeah.
So coming from Albany, Georgia to the fast-paced environment that is Atlanta, Georgia, like how much of an adjustment was that for you?
That was an adjustment. I have had quite a few learning lessons throughout my career. Barbers, we start off being one thing, or we think that we'll just be in the career factor as far as just cutting hair, something physical, something that you do every day, kind of like the Groundhog effect, the Groundhog Day effect. But it's much more to it than that, especially today in 2026. But you start off being a therapist with a lot of people. You start off being like somewhat of a sister, a brother, whoever you are, and it turns into your family, if you will. So I've had quite a few learning lessons. It has been quite a step going from the South to here, but I wouldn't trade it for the world. I've had some great experiences and some daunting ones too.
Really?
But yeah, that's what helps you grow. That's what stretches you, to be uncomfortable.
I tell people all the time. I was having a conversation the other day with somebody. I was like, there's a reason why we grow while we sleep. Because just imagine if you just stood here and you were growing. It would hurt. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, growth hurts, and like
Yes.
it will feel uncomfortable. So you
Very
got to
much
go through
so.
it just so you can become a better version of yourself.
Exactly.
Man, so like even when you think about like, just like, all right, trying something scary and dangerous, like moving out of a place where everybody knows you to a place to where you have to reintroduce yourself. What was that first aha moment? All right, I've arrived.
I had quite a few.
Subtle
I had
flex.
quite a few. I was one of the first people to go viral on Facebook, believe it or not. Millions of views and likes from a young lady that had gone through a terrible car accident, and she was hiding her scars with her locks. And she came to me and she said, I believe you are the barber that's going to change my life. I want all of this cut off. And I said, what? Your hair is beautiful. It's long. I would like your hair. And she said, I'm tired of it. Cut it off. And we cut it off. And it was a very emotional moment for both her and I. And we went viral. And that was that moment.
Man, so from that point, do like more high profile clients start reaching out to you, or just other people who have maybe been through some things?
It was sensationalized from like social media, the news. From my local Albany, Georgia, wanted to interview me from my local city, so it was big for me, and I was up here. And it just changed. It changed the narrative, and I have quite a few. I have arrived moments. Another one was the Black Beatles video with Jimmy and Sway Lee. Yeah, that was one hell of a video.
Really?
And I was the barber on set, so it was incredible. We had just worked on that the entire, I think, weekend. And I'm sorry, they throwing me off.
The business is busy.
Business is busier in this motherfucker. But yeah, just being the Black Beatles barber was really big for me, especially being a female barber, because this is a male dominated industry. And when you try and come into anything that's already set a certain way, people are like, hey, slow down. You're getting ahead of yourself. So it's very, very fun in life to realize the places that I have been have not been easy to get to,
Yeah.
So it's been something. But yeah, that was definitely a I have arrived moment. Meeting Gucci Man, of course, working for Mike Will forever, and Jimmy and Sway Lee, and them putting all that together to make that incredible video, and then it going phenomenal through the roof.
Man.
Everybody doing the mannequin challenge, being still and stuff. So it was just incredible. People were like, "Hey, I know her," And then I myself, I posted it, but it just went throughout the industry that she's something to see.
Yo, a couple things to unpack there. So going back to when you were saying about the the whole therapy thing, right? You would think that, I don't know, most barbers are qualified to get their PhD in therapy because you have to entertain so much, you got to absorb so much, be that advice giver, that person that points people in the right direction. And some people really care. They out here like Tupac, caring. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I feel like women, more so than anybody else, have that nurturing energy.
We do.
Especially women that wear glasses. Have you ever met a woman who wore glasses that didn't care? Or pay attention to small details? Like, I'm just saying, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
We care. We
Yeah.
care. And I'm a Virgo. If anybody knows, they know. We really like supersede nourishment. We really supersede just caring, just trying to give and preserve, the natural feeling of being yourself. I myself, I was nervous today coming
Really?
here. Yes, I was a little anxious. And then I just looked in the mirror and I said, but you're her. You're her. You always were. So,
Point down when you say, I'm her.
so yeah, yeah, it's been good. It's been good.
And the other thing too, like, like as a guy, we go to the barbershop, we do the things, had no idea how tall the climb was for women in this industry to really get there. I mean, that's been an eye-opening thing because, like, anything that we men do, we're doing to impress women. I have never in my life done anything to impress my homeboys other than lift weights. You know what I'm saying? So when we go outside, we looking fresh for our homies. We looking fresh for women. So it just seems that, like, women would have probably found their place way faster in the business because because of your attention to detail and you know what you want guys to look like.
That's true.
Or you have an idea. So I would trust my grooming to a woman faster than I would a man if I had to pick A or B.
Right.
And
well,
that's wild.
Yeah, I've actually heard quite a few clients saying that they much rather have a female to be their barber, even if it isn't me in that time. Because we care, because we pay more attention. No offense, guys. We pay more attention to detail. So, as a majority for us, it's easier. And that's why you see women breaking into the industry bit by bit, step by step. Now it's just a thing now. Females are in the industry. We're here. We're not going anywhere. And we focus on detail. We talk to you. I have a client that was going through some tough times with his family, and it seemed to be pushing out in other areas of his life. And I had to have that talk with him, that hard talk with him, that, hey, I think that you may need to change this. And it siphoned our relationship. But at the same time, he was able to collect himself and later on come to me and say, hey, I was wrong. I appreciate you for that time, for being the only person that was able to tell me that I was wrong and that maybe I need to look at that situation differently. So it takes a long time for people to finally come back and tell you. But when you come from a place of truth, a place of honesty, a place of pureness, that you just want others to win, it's just, sooner or later, it'll come back to you.
And I'm thinking about this in real time. I think the connectivity of it all is like women literally have the ability to create life. I mean, granted, you need to borrow something from us to get it. However, you're truly creating the life so like the level of connected that women have the tendency to be. That's why they know when you're cheating, guys. They just know. Like it's almost like the sixth sense, seventh sense.
We
whatever.
know.
They know. Like y'all are in tune. Sometimes you could tell a guy the craziest thing, and his answer would be, "Ah, that's crazy." Whereas you're really locked in, absorbing the information and just try to figure out how to solve it because, most women are nurturers by nature.
Right, right.
So thank you so much for the TLC you pour into that.
Thank you.
Now, I'm also in tune to a lot of things. I feel like music plays a very major part in your life.
Oh, it does.
Tell me about it.
How do you know that?
Vibe Feng Shui, company you keep, the being familiar with the lifestyle, and I don't know, like music people know the other music people. So
Yeah.
you dabble a little bit?
Yeah.
Still do dabble?
You know the term music soothes the savage beast.
Yeah.
So with that being said, when we put the certain type of music in here, it's chaotic.
Okay.
You got kids running here, you got this person having that conversation, another person having another conversation. But when you dial in and you put in a nice, even spiel music, when everybody's like, it's not too upbeat and it's not too low, and it's right there. Not jazz, but not rock and roll either.
Right.
Let's bring it right there. Then that seems to make the vibe go over the entire salon, and you can literally see everybody kind of lock into their client. And some people themselves, wear headphones, and that makes them lock in that much more. But when I have a certain type of music, when I'm feeling it, baby, you're going to get the best haircut of your entire life.
It's something about the frequency in music and certain songs. I mean, there's a reason why, like, back in the day, club era single digit 2000s. There's certain records you would play. Oh, somebody getting socked when this record come on, or like,
Yeah.
we'd rather wrap it up.
Tear the club up.
Yeah.
Nah, turn it off, man. We're not tearing the shop up today.
I think they say the brown note, I think is what they call that frequency. There's something about in those type of songs, they got this thing called the brown note, and that like invokes rage. You know, like when Hitler used to speak, they would play this frequency before he would come out over the speakers that would bring people vibrations down real low. So maybe like a couple minutes before he come out, they would stop it, and it would make them feel better. Then that made them more receptive to whatever nonsense he was about to say.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, man, so that type of like I ain't gonna say warfare, but like it's been a thing for a long time.
It is. I think in the Asian camps, I think they would keep them up all night with some kind of repetitive music, and it was loud and just
Oh no, like a lot of times when they torture like POWs and stuff like that, they don't torture them to jazz. They play the loud guitar stuff.
You gonna get this work today?
Stressing them out, yeah. So how does music affect your style, your rhythm? I mean, you talked about it in the barbershop, setting the feng shui. Like, you know, when Toni jumps in the car, what are you listening to?
Okay, now, Virgos, we got a lot of different sides to us. So it depends on what was going on that day. Sometimes I feel like, you know, the jazz, like, oh, I'm a professional lady today. And let me play some jazz. And then sometimes I'm turned the heck up. And I'm turning listening to Lil Baby. What did he just make? Devotion or something. And I was like, damn, that's a good song. So music within itself, it just is a big portion of my life. Even from the point of me just cleaning up in my house. Music is something that really brings me, because you can notice it. Justin, what's the first thing we notice when we come in here when we start cutting and it's just kind of dead? And who's in charge of the music? You.
Wow, what Justin be playing?
Justin, tell him what you play. Justin is an artist. I hired a lot of artists too.
I love that.
Yeah.
I like Lincoln, Wale.
Okay.
Crazy. Yeah, I like vibes like that. Sir.
And then his music is real, it's perfect. That's why he's the one in charge. If you ask me, I
thought you said everybody but him.
He's the one that.
Okay. And that was a cool, diverse palette of sounds.
Very much so. And he's an artist as well, so his music sounds good. But yeah,
I gotta lock in. What's your at on IG?
XF11 Cuts.
XF11 Cuts.
Come on now.
Write that down. Can you jot that down for me? Thank you so much. So cool. So all right. So yeah. So an eclectic mix, Virgo energy all day. Back into the barber space. What makes a good barber different from an amazing barber?
A good barber shows up every day. He does his job. He helps in the community. He's a good barber. Gets his clients in and out. A great barber. He changes things. You can see the light in his or her eyes. We change things. I've been giving back to the community my entire life. So everything that I've absorbed from the city, I have to give back. That's what keeps me going. So a great barber is the epitome and the essence of helping, of giving, caring, loving, and appreciating where you are and who you are.
Wow. You know, like connecting that statement. So like, you know, the things that make Muhammad Ali great, you know, yeah, he was great. He was good in the ring, but it was the things outside of the ring that made him the greatest of all time. And like, it's the things we do outside of our job, our work that really truly makes us great, like serving the people. Now, that was a dope answer. Now, a lot of times people equate things with success. What do you feel like is the true measure of success for someone in your field?
To not be the one and the only in your team, to actually have a team, have people that believe in you in order to lead them, to have mentees that believe in a future and that see a change in a change derivative upon you actually starting and then you actually going with them. One of my mentees, his name is Duba. He's not here right now. He's teaching. Um, he came with his hat in hand, so to speak, and he talked to me and he spoke to me and he said, Toni, I'd like you to mentor me. And I didn't expect him to say that. I didn't know Duba that well. And when he said that, it really dawned on me that people are watching. People believe in you. People know that their lives can change based on you knowing them and your resources, helping them out in your teachings. So I poured into him, and again, he's not here right now. He's teaching, and he wasn't teaching before. He was just a regular barber. Yeah, so we're working.
The crazy thing is, and it's so hard to self-analyze or even pat ourselves on the back, but I feel like you shouldn't be shocked that he reached out to, because when people see people doing things right, and you see it flowing, and you see people doing things with good intent, like people like that attract certain people, And there's some people who may come in with like maybe more of a user spirit, instead of a utilization spirit.
Right.
But like, nah, like, I mean, and it was dope for you to even be able to have that time to be able to share that energy.
I was impressed. I couldn't believe somebody thought of me so highly. But again, I'm always acting like I don't know.
Humble spirit.
We work.
We know what's going on. And I mean, this giant trophy that I see behind you, what's the story behind that?
The Hair Education Beauty Summit, the Hibbs. I got a phone call last year. They wanted me to come and not only teach a class, but they also wanted me to start marketing and bringing other barbers into that space. That space is, I believe that's their second barber battle. That was last year. And it was one of their, of course, biggest. But as I came in, I just brought my team and I brought my family. That my team is a group of young Black barbers, as well as Hispanic, as well as Caucasian, as well as Asian. So I have a plethora of people that come along with me when I come. So they were asking me, could I bring a team also besides teaching a class and judging? And I said, heck yeah, but don't think I'm cheating. Because this is what I do. So I brought my team, and then we left with quite a few of those.
That's dope. So like when you think about battles, right? Like I think of rap battles, things like that.
Right.
What goes into a barber battle?
Ooh.
Like, do they randomly pick somebody out of the crowd, or you guys come in with a game plan like, all right, this is the cut we gonna do? Because I don't know, like there's so many things and variables that can affect the outcome of a cut. Does the person have enough head? Is the guy's head too small, too big? Like, how does that all come together?
Most of the time, we know what competition will be already coming, so they'll be preparing throughout the time that you actually start marketing.
Okay.
And they come in. Quite a few barbers don't have models, but if anyone is in the area, they'll probably need a haircut, or they're a barber. So you can actually pick from the crowd. And that's kind of like, that's playing with fire.
I was about to say, that's almost like freestyling.
Yeah,
right?
that's what a lot of the barber battles are called, believe it or not, freestyle.
Okay.
That's one of our major categories.
I feel like that makes it real.
It does.
Because there's one thing like, I know the shape of this person's head. He get the same cut every time. I'm going to do the thing that I do.
Right.
But to pick a rando out the crowd and send them out looking brand new, that's witchcraft.
When we're done, it looks like voodoo. But yeah, it's a lot of it is fantasy hair. Okay. So it's just not tapers and fades all the time. A lot of it is actually drawing, multitude of colors. Especially with my Hispanic brothers and sisters, they really, really go hard when it comes
murals.
Oh my gosh. That's my pleasure. That's what I love. I love putting those shows together, and I love judging them. And I'm a barber artiste, if you will. So that's how I started, and then that's how I got the name, Aunt Banks from Toni Banks. He
Okay.
gonna call me Aunt Banks plenty of times. You gonna call me Aunt, aren't you? He like, for sure. No, I'm Toni Banks, crazy. I love it.
Love and respect right there.
That's my brother.
Yo, so what was the cut or style that y'all did that day that ended up sealing the deal?
Which cut or style?
Well, the one when you won the hips battle. So is it multiple cuts you do?
Yeah, so what I did was I put a team together and they did all of those cuts.
Okay.
And they were a little upset with me for not jumping in, but I was like, no, y'all got this.
When you teach them well,
Yeah, we trust me. We went home with most of their trophies. We had to figure out how to get them through customs and stuff. Not the customs. What is that? Through through the weight.
Okay.
Yeah, we didn't know what the heck to do. I was literally walking through the airport with mine because I wasn't gonna let it go.
It's a great conversation starter. Like,
it is. So, it's not a watch, but
but it's like my eye locked in on it as soon as I came in because I never seen nothing like that before.
I'm very proud of that. That is one of the first trophies. I've been doing this forever. That's one of the first trophies that looks like that, and that's probably, honestly, that is only coming from one company. I've been looking tirelessly. And don't hate on me, Miss Nicole, if you see this. I have been looking for somebody to try and recreate that trophy. But yeah, I'm very proud of that and very proud of my team that helped me get it.
When you come back from something like that, are you coming back with like Fat Joe energy? Like, yesterday's price, not today's price. Because you just came back with the trophy.
I was running around in the streets with this trophy. I was everywhere with this trophy. If you saw me, you saw that. If you saw that, you saw me. Right.
That's as big as the trophies that they get when they win. I think I felt like I saw Michael Jordan.
Championship, it is. And it was getting so much attention. I didn't even want to use the case, the hold it in the case when I was coming from the New Jersey with it. I just wanted to just hold it like a baby. And I was like, oh my goodness, I can't get over it.
No, you earned it.
But the power of manifestation. I had seen this trophy a year prior. And I said, I got to have that. And so I kept reaching out to the company and they said, okay, we'll allow you to be a judge. And I said, great, awesome. And then I got a second phone call and they said, but can you jump in one of the competitions? And I was like, I'm too good for that. I would never do anything like that. I don't do anything like that anymore. I'm not a barber, just a contestant anymore. I'm a judge. And you got to humble yourself, baby. Be real. So
well, knowing that you still had the skills to pull it off, in hindsight, I mean, so is that risky? Like, say, like if you would have got in it and not got the trophy, I'm not saying that would have ever happened because she is her. Let's just say if you did it, would that have impacted your business negatively?
Ugh. I mean, it may have, but it's just like Kanye West said. I guess we'll never know.
That's not a flex and a half, yo. I'm saying this shit. Yo, listen, man. Man, thank you for coming. God bless. Good night. The one, the only Slim Jxmmi. Headkrack.
What's good, man?
Brother, the elevation of you and Sway over the last, man, like I don't want to say 10 years because then that makes us older, right?
Now we old.
Bro, man.
Welcome.
Like,
Welcome, we here.
Are we taking naps in the daytime old or what are we doing?
We taking naps in the daytime. You know what I'm saying? We waking up early. We being healthy. We trying to maintain our health. We got to, shit.
Yo, I love that for you, man. So like the name Slim Jxmmi, where did it come from?
Slim Jxmmi, man, it's just a name I came up with when I was young, man. It got a real interesting story, but I ain't really trying to get into that.
Fair enough. And like in a short span of time, it seems like you guys just came out of nowhere. And not even, and people, I guess, always want to put you guys in Atlanta, but you guys are actually from...
We're from Mississippi, but I really wouldn't say a short span of time, man. It took a long time and a lot of work. And you know what I'm saying? If we 10 years in from our first success, so it's like 10, 11 years It's been a little minute.
Got you. So I mean, so you know the work that you put in because you are who you are. But like, so like the flashes that I remember seeing of you guys. So the first time I met you guys, South by Southwest. Don't know what year it was. We was walking down the street.
Yeah.
Whoever I guess your management team was at the time was like, "Yo, this is Rae Sremmurd," and we shot a video, and then like a week or two later, then I saw like No Type, and then you guys did the birthday bash, and not even the big stage yet.
Yeah.
You guys were on an outside stage, and y'all put on a hell of a show. The crowd didn't know what they were witnessing in real time because what y'all was doing was so different. And I was saying in the back of my mind, next year it's gonna cost a lot more money to see these dudes.
Yeah.
Fast forward, record after record after record after record, then album after album after album. You guys took over the world, man. How did that feel for you in real time? And what does that do to your mental to chase something for so long and get it?
How did it feel? It felt, of course it felt good. You know what I'm saying? Like attain your success, to see things you never thought you would see, just to reach a level that a lot of people always told us we ain't never gonna do that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that felt great. And what was the second part of the question?
I mean, like, so a lot of times people, we chase things and we have to chase it for so long. Like we spend our life chasing the thing. Then you finally get the thing.
Yeah.
And now you got to think of new things.
Yeah, nah, man. I feel like once you get the thing and you work so hard for it, it's like now you know it's possible. Is that now you know like I could do something else and I could make it in another field. I could do this, I could do this because it's possible. And you know the work that it takes to get there and like the drive that you gotta have to even get there. You know what I'm saying? Like once you make it in one area, you realize you can make it doing anything. You just gotta put in the work. It's really just who's there when the time comes. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people gonna give up. A lot of people gonna quit.
Yep.
And they don't know, nigga, that big break might be right around the corner and you quit. And this person didn't quit and they kept going, so they got it. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, it could happen to anybody.
Man, love that for you, man. Like, what was your first oh snap moment? Like, whoa.
My first oh snap.
This is coming together.
For a long time, I didn't have a oh snap moment because I was so afraid everything would crumble. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, as quick as you get it, it's as quick as you can lose it. But my oh snap moment really came when I realized that we was like, when we got Black Beatles, when we went diamond, now, when we made it, that was cool. And I was like, this is great, you know what I'm saying? But when we went diamond, that's like something I never saw coming, like, because you have to do a lot of work. And then my brother got 2 more diamond records. Mike Will got some more diamond records. Like, team, we shining hard, crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, that's something I never expected.
And then y'all still come back, form like Voltron, or do a project, you know what I'm saying? And y'all don't just hit us with like a 1 or 2 piece. Like y'all are notorious for like, it's triple disc. You know, y'all really grind in the studio. How much stuff is like stuck in the vault that people haven't heard that you like sometimes be, man, I can't wait till people hear this?
It's a lot of music. We have a lot of stuff. I'm sure every artist has a lot of stuff in their vault. This year, actually, I plan on releasing a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking forward to that.
What's something that you learned in the process, like not necessarily just about the business, but about life, that changed how you move as a man?
Man, something I learned about life, growing up and just going in the industry, a lot of this stuff be in your head. Like, a lot of people think the music industry is about the lights and the cameras, but it's really about the mind game. You know what I'm saying? It's how long you can stay there. It's so many things that'll make you want to crash out, and you got to know how to maneuver it in the situation. And just one little bad decision can fuck up everything. Or you could just keep it cool, keep it player, and goddamn let shit roll over. And what you thinking going on might not even be going on. You know what I'm saying? It's all in your head. So that's really what I learned. Like, keep this right here secure. You know what I'm saying?
How do you quiet the noise?
Shit, man, I just learned to watch things play out. You know what I'm saying? Before there were times where I would react too early, or it would be like a immature thing, you know what I'm saying? Because we still growing as people. But goddamn, the older I get, I just let things play out, you know what I'm saying? And it's a light at the end of the tunnel. Like, the older I get, the more that saying, it has meaning, the more meaning it has type shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, it's funny when you certain things you hear people say over and over again, you don't get it till you get there. It's almost like love songs don't hit the same until you go through a breakup or like you actually in love.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who's the person who inspired you the most, kind of getting into your artistry and finding your voice and your tone?
Man, when I was growing up, Lil Wayne was my favorite rapper. And then I used to watch a lot of freestyle videos on YouTube. Like, me and my little brother Sway, we used to freestyle all the time. We used to be great at that shit. So Yeah, so that was really Lil Wayne. He was and Nas was my favorite rapper. So
Say word.
yeah, all time. Like, yeah, because he got like one of the best projects ever, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like, my mom used to play that shit when I was a kid, and it just stuck with me. And you know, like Earth, Wind, and Fire, Erykah Badu. My mom used to listen to all that type of stuff. So I kind of got like a little old soul.
I could tell, like, because even by the type of music you put out, because like a lot of times people put out like music that is just very disposable or just like short shelf life.
Yeah.
But the musicality that exists in what you guys do, like, you know, has made your records like last longer than a lot of other people. Man, like, you know, so when you think about, you know, your first shows growing up, like, were you like a talent show? Like,
Yeah, we did
kid?
talent shows, yeah. But we weren't like talent show kids. Like, my mom was never like taking us this talent show, this talent show. Me and my brother would just be so we'd be chasing this shit so hard. Like, we'll hear about the club over here having a rapper come. We'll call the promoter, like, hey, we want to open up on the show. And sometimes we get to do it, sometimes we don't. So that's really how that's how we was doing it. You know what I'm saying? We'd be some little dudes maneuvering with the adults. Boy, we'd be in the club, big ass t-shirt, big ass jeans, you know what I'm saying? Air Force Ones. Yeah.
What was the yes that changed your life?
The yes that changed my life? What do you mean by that?
So a lot of times, you know, we knock on doors, oh, you can't perform at this club, too young, shorty, or nah, like, yo, it's pay to play tonight. But what was the yes that you got that set the trajectory for you to get to the next level?
So bam, me and my brother, we came to Atlanta. Oh, it was Mike Will's birthday. He had a birthday, it was at Club Mansions, I think. But
Okay.
it was a different club before that he had went to. I can't think of what the name of it was. But bam, me and my brother, we waiting outside the club. This is like a movie. Like the bouncer tell us, you're not getting in. You know what I'm saying? My little brother, he too young, because he's like 19 at the time. And then I look like I'm too young. Nigga didn't even look at our ID, just, you're not getting in. So we go around the back of the club, we waiting, because we know Mike Will in there. We want to goddamn get this opportunity. So bam, we waiting out back of the club, DJ playing the music. We hear the DJ say, hey, happy birthday, Mike Will, man. He got the whole club going crazy. So then we walk back to the front of the club. You got to leave eventually. You know what I'm saying? So bam, we chilling, bam. The eardrummers, I'll never forget this. P Nasty and Morris, they're my brothers right there. So shout out to them. They see us standing out there. They walk up to us, and this is like, we don't even know what's happening. They like, y'all the out-of-state boys, ain't it? You're like, yeah. He's like, yeah, da, 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 da. And then Mike will come out, and we talk to him. He give us his email, and then we go to their house, and we start making music, and that was the yes. It wasn't even like a yes. It was like a nice to meet you, let's work.
Series of events.
Yeah.
Yo, so y'all literally left the club, went to his crib that night and started working on music.
No. We left the club and we went back to where we were staying. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But just after that, we just started linking. We went up there, we built our, like, it was, one day they're gonna have to make a movie about this shit, man. I put that on my life. Like, some of the shit that happened, I can tell y'all the story, but I can't paint the picture because you'll never believe it. It's gonna sound like a fairy tale because so many people, they be telling these fairy tales about what happened with their life story. Man, I want to tell you the real story, but you wouldn't believe it. You wouldn't believe it.
I mean, but I've seen enough unbelievable things to know that it all can happen. Like,
It all
you know,
can happen.
when your energy's in the right place, your intent's in the right place, and you doing the work.
Yeah.
And it sounds like, I mean, to make the risk to drive all the way, so you came all the way from Mississippi just to go to this party?
Well, we came to Mississippi, we flipping signs. Y'all know them signs spinner things.
Yeah.
We flipping signs.
Were y'all Rae Sremmurd at the time?
Nah, yeah, we was under a different name, but we was still rapping.
What was the OG name?
Out of State Boys.
Oh, so I thought when they said y'all the out-of-state boys, like they knew you was from Mississippi.
Yeah, nah. When we moved to Mississippi, we moved there from somewhere else. So we like, man, we the out of state boys. We from out the state. You dig what I'm saying? We turned up. We got some different energy. Nigga, we stupid fruity swag.
Please tell me somewhere that there's still a SoundCloud page with out-of-state boys music on it.
I think it's definitely still some music out there. I don't know where it's at though.
Got
you know what I'm saying?
YouTube.
Somewhere
in the bowels of MySpace.
Somebody got it. You know what I'm saying? I got an old CD from back in the day. I'll slide you one.
Say word.
Yeah.
Nah, I love history just to see the evolution of things, you know, because I got to watch the visual evolution of like, wow, being outside somewhere on 6th Street to a big stage, to a bigger stage,
Yeah.
to multiple diamond albums, man. Like, I mean, there's so many people who, like, if they could blink, close their eyes, would switch places with you guys. What is the hardest part about being Slim Jxmmi now? Or is there a hard part about it?
I don't really think it's a hard part to it. Right now, I'm just cooking new music. Of course, when being an artist, like I've been off the scene for a minute. So when you're an artist and you take a little time to grow, to change or whatever, you know, in the rap community, we say XXX fell off.
Right.
XXX fell off. XXX fell off. It's only in rap. You know what I'm saying? But goddamn, so yeah, I'm just making new music. I'm finna goddamn put the music out, turn up. I'm still the same guy. Ain't nothing changed. So yeah, it's gonna be a movie.
The crazy thing is, like, you still look as young as you did when I met you years ago. Has anyone called you Unc yet?
Oh my God.
Are we in Unc zone?
All the little niggas call me Unc, man. Yeah, I'm talking to y'all little niggas, man. All the little young niggas, they call me Unc, man. It's a joke thing, man. It's fun. It's fun. I am an Unc though, like real talk. Like my brother got kids.
That's how I felt the first time somebody called me Unc. It's like, yeah, I got 7 nieces and nephews.
Yeah,
Thank you. And then I realized, oh.
No, they giving you status. They say you Unc status. Yeah,
but are you from the late 1900s though?
Low key, yo, 91. I got hit with that too. That boy from the 1900s.
Yo, I had to think about it for a second, right? Like all of a sudden, all my memories were in sepia. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
I was thinking about that shit too. I was like, boy, them niggas is right. Boy, this nigga's born in 2000. That sounds crazy. Like, nigga was born in 2020. Can you believe that?
Yo, man, like when I would meet people that was born in 2000 and they were driving, I'm like, how is this possible? You're not. No, you're not.
Yeah, no, real talk. That shit do be looking weird. Like, damn, I'm old as shit. Crazy.
I remember one time I went to a strip club, right? And this one chick came up to talk to me. It's like, yo, I remember you came and spoke at my school.
Ooh.
And I said, I apparently didn't speak. I didn't speak long enough.
Yeah. Oh shit. In the strip club, damn. Yeah. You can go over there, man.
And I couldn't get my money back or nothing. Like it was the damage was done. It's crazy. But
so she booted, and then she turned around like this. I remember you came to talk to my school. Oh, that's cold. That's fucked up.
Life come at you fast, man.
So I ain't over there, man. Keep the money, man. Fuck
so, what do you do when the world expects you to be fun at all times? Because like we all go through our things, our highs, our lows. Like, you know, the same thing with comedians. I think comedians, people always expect them to make me laugh. Like, how do you like politely decline? Like, hey man, like I'm not in that mode right now.
If I'm not in that mode, I'm just not gonna go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? You're not even gonna know because you're not gonna see me. You know what I'm saying? But if I go outside, you dig what I'm saying? I plan on having a good time. I don't want to go nowhere and not have a good time. Like, what does that even sound like? Even if I go to the bank, I'm gonna have a good time withdrawing my money. You know what I'm saying? Or depositing it. Like, I'm gonna have a great time doing whatever I'm doing. I don't care. If I go to the library, I'm gonna have a great time picking out, selecting whatever book I'm reading, whether it be manga, real book, constructor, whatever it's doing. I plan on enjoying my time on earth. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm not having a good time, I'm not going nowhere. If I feel bad, I'm not finna put that energy on nobody else. You know what I'm saying?
That's fair. You do so many things. So in the manga space, what are you into?
Man, bro, I read a lot of different comic books. I done read the Black Clover already. I done read Jujutsu Kaisen. I had read My Hero before it had finished. Right now I'm reading this shit called Kagurabachi. Mm-hmm. Oh, and I'm up on Gachiakuta too for all my manga heads. Yeah, I'm up on Gachiakuta too. But goddamn, and One Piece. Yeah. But yeah, Gachiakuta. I mean, Kagurabachi. That's my new favorite right there.
Have you been to Tokyo?
Yeah.
Describe your experience, because as a person who went, my mind was blown, but it wasn't for like all the typical reasons that most people's mind would be blown about Tokyo.
Tokyo remind me of New York, but I like the vibe out there. You know what I'm saying? It's cool city. I don't know what part were you in? I was in Osaka and
I was in Osaka, Harajuku, and a couple other places that sound like you banging some things together.
Yeah. I thought it was really cool. I thought the architecture was cool. You know, a lot of parts look like New York, but then you got them certain parts that is real Asian. Like that's them. That's their culture, they swag. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I really enjoyed it. I had a good time.
I was blown away at how clean it was.
Yeah.
You know, I went out there looking for the PlayStation 6 because you know they always get the tech before we do it. I was like, yo, show it to me. I know you got it, but like, nah. But like, to me, the advancements was how people treated each other.
Yeah.
That was the part that really blew me away. It's the level of respect that people show each other. Like, hey, you lost, you need help, all those things. And lastly, the bathrooms. Did you use the bathroom while you was in Tokyo?
Yeah, but what was weird? Ain't nothing weird about the bathroom to me.
Every bathroom had a bidet. Like
Oh,
every,
yeah.
Every single bathroom.
See,
like,
that's
you're
how
so rich.
I'm used to that. I ain't gonna lie.
Too, but not everybody's
Not
used to
that
it.
I'm rich. Not that I'm just so rich, but like I'm just used to like stuff like that. I've been traveling the world for a long time, so I've seen lots of bidets.
I ain't never seen one in a 7-Eleven though.
Oh, I ain't never seen one there neither. I ain't gonna lie.
They had a bidet in a 7-Eleven.
I ain't using that bidet. That bidet right there dirty. You ain't squirting
No,
that.
even the 7-Eleven bathroom was clean. I was just completely blown away. Like, wow, like they really do a good job of taking care of the people and making sure the people take care of it.
They do though. They do. Like one thing that I had noticed that now that you mention it is they're very organized. And I'm not just talking about like their shops, the clothes in the stores. I'm talking about when you're walking through the mall, they are organized in a way that they move through the mall. Everything is going one way, the other way. The escalators were going in a line. If you're walking, you're on this side of the escalator. Everything's super organized. Like, I thought that was pretty cool.
Did you talk on the trains? You go on the trains at all?
I did go on the trains.
But everybody was quiet, wasn't there?
I didn't have nobody to talk to. Like, you know
Oh
what I'm saying?
my God. Yo, I tried to talk to somebody on the train and you would have thought that like, yo, I yelled bomb in the airport. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody tensed up because I guess you were supposed to just be quiet on the train. Like that's a thing. Like everybody keeps to themselves.
Mind your business. Hey, I like that type of energy. That's what I like about New York, man. You know, I walk around and I say nothing to nobody. I don't have to. Like, I love that. Like,
Where do you feel most at home?
I feel at home everywhere, but I like Georgia, bro. I fucking love Georgia, bro. Like, I feel at home everywhere, but I fucking love Georgia. Like, it's got the homely vibes. Yeah, and my mama here, my family here. I just love Georgia, bro. My eardrummers, Mike Wills made it. All my whole team is here. I fucking love Georgia.
It's your origin story. You know,
Yeah, this is the first place that we came when we really had made a decision to move on our own, me and my brother. We was young, so when we did that, we didn't really have no backup. So we just took hella risks. It was, I'll say it was an 80-30 chance, 80 that we wouldn't make it, 20, 80-20, 20 that we would, and goddamn, we made it, so shit.
Hey, man.
I love Georgia, bro. This is my home. Like,
all you need is a chance.
Yeah.
You know, and going back to, you know, the mental health space real quick, we're right here in the barbershop, man. Miss Toni, you guys got super duper history. What is it about barbershops that make you feel at ease, calm your nerves? What's your biggest?
Because you ugly when you come in and you look good when you leave out. You know what I'm saying? You fucked up when you come in and you better when you leave out. Like, shit, nigga, if I get my hair cut, nigga, I'm bald, shit. I got $1 million haircut. Like, I walk up on anybody. I ain't got to worry about this right here, doing this. You know what I'm saying? Because Ant ain't never missed. Like, you know, when I used to have my dreads, if Ant didn't cut my hair, I used to argue with my barbers. But it wouldn't be intentional. It'd be like, just for some reason, I used to always think this side be cut up a little bit higher than this side, and I'd be upset.
You know, I think sometimes we be so self-conscious about the things because, like, you know, we looking in the mirror every day, and we, you know, like, we know what we know, and like, yeah, like you want somebody who's gonna take that level of attention to detail.
But when Ant do it, I look like a superstar. You know what I'm saying?
Fair enough.
Hey, so I'm like, my bad. Hey, I ain't mean to stand up, but when Ant do it though, I know I look famous. So I'm like, damn. And anybody else cut my hair, they gotta do it like that. I'm not gonna like it.
You set the standard really high, Ant.
I'm here.
Well, you know what? It's been dope talking to you, but I want to talk to y'all both together at the same time, man. Yo, it's always a vibe when you in the building, man. Thanks for keeping it trim and true with us.
Yeah.
Yo, listen, the dynamic duo is in the chair. Name this group.
AJ, apple juice.
So how did y'all meet?
I think we met through Pierre, am I right?
P Nasty. Met through P Nasty. P was getting ready to hook him and Sway Lee up with Mike Will.
Okay.
Yep.
And y'all been rocking out ever since.
Ever since. They were kids when we met, and they were crunk, to say the very least. Turn up.
That energy transferred into adulthood too. You know, and yo, man, listen, they are who they are. Like, what makes you feel like, you know, barbershops are like the best place to have, like, you know, those most personal conversations versus other places? Like, you know, why do you feel so comfortable with Toni? Toni, why do you feel so comfortable with him?
I guess go ahead.
I was gonna say that the amount of time like that we done known each other, it make you more comfortable. You know what I'm saying? You grow with people, and shit, you just get more, and you know them better type shit. You know what I'm saying?
And not to mention when somebody's in your head, that's a very personable, moment. So they got to trust you in more ways than one, just to not only cut their hair, but to actually touch them. Because the energy transfers.
This is true.
Very much so.
People talk about soul ties, and they just mostly just in a sexual way. But nah, like there's certain people you could be around their energy, and all of a sudden you'll feel better. Some people's energy make you feel worse.
Yeah.
And there's certain people like when they walk through the door, the mood of the room change. Like it's a real thing, especially when you're intuitive.
Right. Very much so.
But it seems like y'all bonded well.
Yeah.
Like, what's something that you learned from Toni?
Shit, goddamn, keep going. Goddamn, keep moving, keep working. Shit, it's been times I ain't seen Toni in like a year and a half or something, and then when I see her, same shit. Nothing changed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She working. She got something else going. She cutting here. She cutting here.
It
she got
never
some
stops.
She doing some show type shit. Like,
Yeah.
Yo, what is now, Toni? What's something you learned from Jxmmi?
Same thing. Mirror. Black Mirror. Yeah. They keep going country to country, state to state, meeting all these different people. It tells me, hey, keep going, keep doing you. After working with them, it just opened up the floodgates.
What's something that you feel like people need to talk more about in your respective industries? People think about music, about just the fun, we doing shows, oh, money will come. But what's the dark side about that people don't talk about?
what you mean by that?
So, all right, so a lot of people probably look to you the same way you were looking at people like, oh, this person could give me an opportunity. So being that you such a person who's outside a lot, maybe people be like, oh, if I meet Jxmmi, it's gonna change my life. Or people who you grew up with who didn't necessarily take the same ride that you took, maybe feel like you left them behind. They call that survivor's remorse. So like there's so many different angles and aspects that go into like, being a person of notable notoriety that like most people don't know that this comes with being famous.
I feel like you should know that though. Like every when I wasn't on, if I seen somebody who was on, my first question, I'm gonna ask them where the water at. Like, how can you help me get to the water? That's what everybody want to know. You know what I'm saying? It's the human condition. That shit don't bother me. I don't know.
That's what's up.
I don't see it as no bad thing and shit. If you know the answer to the question, I'm gonna ask you for the answer or how to get to the answer. That's like a normal thing, like to me.
So you don't gatekeep. You're willing to give the answer up if people have the question.
Yeah, but the answer is like it's gonna be different. Everybody's journey different, so I can't tell you how to make it on your journey. Like you got to figure that out for yourself. I can't just go to Mike Will and be like, yo, this motherfucker's hard as fuck, yo. You should sign them $1 million. No, you gotta like go put in the work. Like no matter what, like I'm gonna tell you the same shit. The next person gonna tell you, go to the studio. If you're an artist, I'm gonna say go to the studio, do your social media, be consistent. Like that's what anybody will say. And once you do that, motherfuckers get to see what you got. But nigga, it ain't nothing. I can't. The water is not gonna just let you drink it just because I say, hey man, this motherfucker is thirsty. Nah, man, you gotta goddamn. Everybody has to put in the work.
You gotta make yourself famous, baby.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
you gotta make yourself famous to me before you famous. You don't even gotta be world famous. Make yourself famous to the people that you want to take you serious.
That makes sense. Now, Toni, in your line of work, some people think, oh, I got my clippers. I've cut my cousin's hair. I'm ready for the world.
Okay.
What's something they need to be armed with to come into your business?
You just got to put in the footwork, baby. It's nothing that's microwavable over here but food. You got to put in the footwork. You got a step-by-step process. Literally learning how to cut hair, first of all. Then you got to have a conversation. I know some people that are better conversationalists than actual barbers. So it depends on the person, just like he said. But you just can't come to me and I'm going to make you a famous barber just because I just saw you and hey. It's not going to happen like that. Go ahead and put in some footwork. Go ahead and call some casting companies. Go and work on set. Do something. But don't just come to me open hand and I'm supposed to close mine.
Got you. We talked about so much of your successes, right? The awards, the accolades, and all the things. What was a haircut that you did that was so bad? Maybe in the earlier parts of your career that was so bad that it kept you up at night.
Oh, my first haircut was a handicapped man, and he had a pet squirrel.
That he brought with him?
He brought the pet squirrel with. I'm from Albany, Georgia, y'all. Okay, I'm from damn near Nashville, Tennessee. I'm from Albany, Georgia. He came in with a pet squirrel, and it was too much for me. Look how you looking at me.
I'm over here. I'm waiting for the end of this. How does about they go? Like,
He went, took the squirrel outside. It was too much for me. I'm a kid at this point. I'm looking like I don't know what's next. His name was Trevor. I will never forget that man's name. He came back in. I don't know what he did with the squirrel. Don't ask me that.
I have so many guys. So you like
He came back
Okay.
in. It was a fresh pair of brand new walls, silver, and they were beautiful. Oh, with a little gray adjustable blade, and I was cutting his hair. First client ever, and I cut the heck out of his ear.
Word.
It just went straight in his ear.
Oh shit!
It went straight in his ear. And if anybody knows any barbers, the blood went everywhere. I just shot up a whole street, a whole block. Blood was everywhere.
Oh,
Everybody was running. I was the newest barber in the shop. It was a mess.
I thought somehow the squirrel was involved at some
He
point.
went back, got the squirrel eventually.
So the squirrel just waited outside patiently for him while he got his hair cut. Like they had an understanding.
I don't know how he made that squirrel into a pet, and he actually like trained him because he wouldn't go anywhere when he came in the shop. I don't want to get into that. Y'all might think I'm crazy. It really happened.
I believe it. Like, listen, some people are in tune with
I
animals
got
more so
witnesses.
than others.
I'm a Virgo. I got my receipts. I can make a phone call right now.
Pimp a butterfly, pimp a squirrel. Like, it all comes together. Growing up, man, like, you know, like we from the watching videos on TV era, right? You see iconic hairstyles. Like, what's somebody's hairstyle that you looked up to, like growing up? Like, oh, I want to do my hair like that.
we kid.
From Kid Play?
Hell yeah. Everybody from my era. We love Kid. That nigga, he had the hardest shit. And what's that nigga name? When I first had came, wait, I keep saying it.
No, you're good.
All right, so bam, when I first had came out, I had the dreads going up like that. That was from Mad Max, from that one movie, Shot Us. I got that from Mad
Yeah.
Max.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That shit was so clean when I seen it. I had to do it. You know what I'm saying? RP them dreads.
Man, as soon as I cut my hair and I saw Killmonger, and I'm like, man, I should if I'd have waited.
Oh, I like
6 more
Killmonger's
months.
hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was dope with the hot top fade and the little dread
Yeah,
on the
it
side.
was. It was. It didn't look right on anybody else though, but Michael B. Jordan.
I think sometimes people tolerate Michael B. Jordan doing things because he looks like Michael B. Jordan.
Period.
Yeah, you know, if it was my man from Captain Phillips, you'd have been like,
Not so much.
Yeah. What was this hairstyle for you that was like very iconic coming up?
His first album, I did a R and a S in the back of your
Oh yeah. I
your
forgot about
hair, and they put it on the back of the album cover.
That is, as a barber, that's what you want. It's
Yeah.
the world's greatest billboard.
That's transcending.
That's
Hell
hard.
yeah.
That's hard. I
Yeah,
forgot
very
about
much
that.
so. Yeah, I like that.
And it's so dope that y'all got it cracking like right at the tail end of like the physical medium era, right before everything went, you know, because like
Well, yeah, when digital, yeah.
because most people don't even know what the back of certain albums look like no more, because no one does the work to click on the JPEG file at the bottom of iTunes or whatever to see
Right.
like who they thanked or who's on the B side and stuff like that.
That's
So
true.
man, you got in at the sweet spot.
Yeah.
Yo, what's the craziest thing I ever seen transpire in a barbershop?
Me?
You have to answer that.
I mean, you just told the whole squirrel story, so I don't even think we
Yeah, I
can
got some stories, babe. I got people running from getting stabbed. I got all kinds of stuff that was scared the living crap out of somebody. I've seen a lot.
Why was that person about to get stabbed? And was it the barber going to stab a client or client going to stab another client?
Pablo had he was a serial wife taker.
Oh.
Come on, first names.
Pablo, he was Jamaican, and it was his first time being in America, and he was going crazy with all these women.
Oh yeah, he finna get cut up.
And and somebody's husband had come back into town, and he found out where the barbershop was. And I heard about it after I came back out of the bathroom.
Oh. So
What
you
came
see, God shielded
God
you.
shielded me. I'm talking about I went in the bathroom, I heard everybody screaming, and I was like, what's going on? I looked outside, see a knife and somebody running. I shut the door. And I'm waiting patiently, anxiously to see what's going on next. So I seen a lot. Yeah.
Yo, the fact that it was a Jamaican named Pablo.
Pablo.
It's a lot going on.
Well,
A whole lot going on.
he taught me patois.
Okay. And that was in
Oh, that was a long time ago.
Alabama?
No, Alabama, Albany.
Albany. That was in Albany?
No, that was right in Cobb County. Austell
tracks.
Road, to be exact.
I live not too far from there. That tracks. What about you, Slim? What's the craziest thing you've seen?
I don't really know, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I
He
ain't
ain't
really.
seen much in any barbershops.
Yeah.
He seen some crazy stuff.
Just on, I mean,
It's been on tour.
Your barbershop is the tour. So, like, I mean, what's the craziest thing you've seen on tour?
Oh shit.
Let him have it.
I don't even know, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sitting here trying to think.
No girls hiding in the closet.
My brain doing this right now. Cause
It's contracting.
Yeah, cause like I'm
He
like
just came from
I got a Vegas brain. Whatever happens in
lingerie
Vegas
party.
stays in Vegas.
Fair enough. It keeps you out of tabloids, protects the brand. You don't want to lose the Nabisco deal because you
Right.
talked about what happened in Des Moines.
Let's just say he's a ladies' man.
No, not me. I keep it music, man. You know, we go and do the show, we go home,
Got
collect
you.
the check, get back to the bus. But I don't know. Like the craziest barbershop story, man. When I was a kid, I used to get cut. I used to get these weird ass cuts. My barber used to put like glitter and all this other stuff in my hair, and it was like a really big thing. Actually, it was a post going viral. It was like from the Gen Z. They was like, hey, don't think I don't remember y'all niggas used to be dyeing y'all mohawks, saying y'all was a part of y'all had stupid fruity swag. That what it was.
Okay, yeah.
That was me. I'm gonna show you a picture.
That was you in the picture that they was using as the reference?
No, that was me.
Okay, gotcha.
I was there. I was outside. I was outside during that time. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, man. That was me. Stupid fruity swag. You dig what I'm saying?
Yo,
Hold on.
I haven't heard that word used in a sentence since 06.
Let me see.
That was me.
It was
Hold on.
definitely part of the time,
Stupid
yo.
fruity swag. Hold on.
Oh my goodness.
Hold on. What?
Look at Sway.
We was doing that. What?
Wow.
Hold on.
It's a whole box.
You gotta, if you don't mind,
Watch
airdrop that
Mohawk.
to the producer so we can drop it in for
What?
oh,
You gotta
overlay.
show them that.
Yeah, we got to drop
That's
it in.
crazy.
Or can you hold it up to the camera just so we can,
Yeah, I
we
can.
can
That's
crop it,
crazy.
put it in?
We had started this in my town. You know,
Stupid fruity swag.
it was weird. It was weird at the time, but you gotta be weird. You know what I'm saying?
Stand out, be
You want to
different.
stand out, you got to be different. We was a little different, you know what I'm saying? This was during the era where everybody was thugging hard. All the music was tough. Everybody was being tough where I was at. But you know, we want to do that stupid fruity swag shit. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't cool where we was at, but we did it, and that shit turned up. So
Yo, it paid off well, man.
Yeah.
Like, it started the ball rolling, and here we are, man.
Yeah.
What's a hairstyle you never want to see come back again?
I mean,
Jerry curl.
I think everything got to come back around.
Jerry curl.
It's gonna be that one dude that come out with that Jerry curl. That shit gonna be leaking grease.
So-
that shit gonna be so slick, boy.
Whipped and dipped. Dipped and whipped.
In the Jerry curl era, were you the red and gold bottle Jerry curl person or the blue and white?
Oh, you gonna get me to tell my age? Blue and gold.
Blue and gold.
Worlds of curls.
I'm at the Google. I ain't never
Worlds
seen the
of
blue and
curls
gold.
or
Like, yeah,
something.
she.
S curl.
Yeah.
So I thought S curl was blue and white. Yeah, S curl was blue and white. The Jerry curl, the luster silk joint, that was the red and gold. Unless we Mandela affected it, and
It might have been
in
clear.
your timeline there was.
It might have been clear, but it was blue for sure.
Wow.
I think it was called Worlds of Curls.
You had an S curl?
I had an S curl back.
I think
in
we
the day.
all did.
We had
at one point in
everything.
time.
Yeah, I had to do it.
Whatever Michael Jackson was doing, man, count me in.
Grease slick in there.
Everything except the monkey. I didn't have a monkey. I wanted a monkey though. Pet monkey. Man, so if there was anything you would like to say to people in closing, man, words of wisdom, something that is your North Star that helps you get up every day and be your greatest version of yourself, what would you say?
You can come back from anything.
Mm.
You can come back from anything.
Anything,
That's
baby.
it. That's it. That's all I would say.
What you got for the people, Tony?
Shoot, mine will sound a bit cliche, but don't stop. Never, ever, ever stop. Don't question yourself. Don't get everybody else's opinion. Talk to yourself. You are your best judge. You are your best jury. You are your best client. You are your best.
Unless you're doing heroin.
Yeah, then you need to listen to everybody else.
That's why they call him Headkrack.
Listen to everybody but you. Right? Yo, man, thank y'all so much for sharing y'all stories. Thank you for keeping it trim and true with us. And if people want to follow you, where do they go, Tony?
The Toni Banks, TheToniBanks, the Toni Banks. Hey, you can catch me at the Apex, 2297 Peachtree Road, man. We're here.
There it is. Slim Jxmmi. New music on the way.
New music on the way, man. Slim Jxmmi.
This is my brother, y'all. Y'all don't even know we got the same last name.
Really?
Yeah.
Small world. And
Jimmy,
the best.
Jimmy.
Well, I know I'm saying the best place for people to find you at.
Oh, Slim Jxmmi. SlimJxmmi. Twitter, all social medias. If you don't see Slim Jxmmi, just search JXMMI.
Easy enough, man. And y'all locked in. And this is Trim and True. Peace.
Trim and True.
Yo, Miss Toni, for all the things you do for the community, we wanted to hit you with the ice. Not the type that bling, but the type that keeps people looking good and feeling clean. Yo, listen, there's like styling wax in there. There's pomade. There's texturizer. Everything you need to keep your people looking trim and true out here in these streets. Hugs and love. Something tells me you're a hugger.
Oh, I am.
Appreciate the energy and thank you so much for pouring into the people the way you do.
Thank you. We almost said it at the same time. Thank you so much.
Wanted to empower is activate. Yo, man. Because you guys do so much in the community, wanted to bless you with this, man. This is courtesy of our friends at the Art of Shaving New York. It's a sandalwood full-size kit. You know what I'm saying? You keep the skin moist. You know what I'm saying? Keep the dome shiny.
Yeah. Keep the dome shiny.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to my shiners.
No doubt, man. So shout out to the Art of Shaving. Lock in and get smooth.
Thank you, Headkrack. I appreciate that.
That's a wrap on episode 20, Clippers and Chords. Big shout out to Toni Banks for bringing the craft and the gems. And big shout out to Slim Jxmmi and Rae Sremmurd for keeping it real and showing us what it looks like to stay grounded when the world expects you to always perform. If you took something from this episode, do me a favor, share it with somebody who needs that reset. Drop a comment with your biggest takeaway and make sure you locked in for the next one. Because around here, we don't just get lined up, we level up. I'm Headkrack, and this is Trim and True. We'll see you on the next cut.